Einfach geil. Hi guys, welcome. This will be the first episode of our amp reviews. We're starting kind of an amp museum thing. So we want to do some proper longer reviews about the amps we have here. And yes, this will be the first one. Peavey Centurion Mark III, a really nice amp, one of my favorites actually, and we got the Peavey 215 to go with it, and I play a Hondo, Deluxe 732, some Korean-made early 80s guitar. Yeah, so let's check out the amp. Alright, yeah, well, you already had a listen. I hope you liked it so far. This amp is one of the 70s Peaveys, so they were made somewhere in the mid to late 70s and early 80s too. This one is the Centurion Mark III. It's a 2-channel amp. The nice thing about this one is that you have the mixer input, so you can actually blend both channels. And these are mostly like clean amps until you get to about like 7 or 8 on the dial, and they start to break up, and they suddenly become like really fuzzy rock, stoner rock, doom amps, whatever. They're really quite loud for only 100 watts, so they're probably kick the ass of a lot of modern 100-watt solid-state amps. Yeah, so pretty nice amp. You can still fetch them for really cheap, so under 200 bucks is absolutely no problem for these, and you find them quite often. They're not that rare. Yeah, we're playing with the Peavey 215, which is a cab I really like too. This is not the Black Widow model, it's the standard like shallow Eminence speaker model, but I think the combination of the amp with the 215 and also this guitar is something I really enjoy playing and listening to. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, for the technical specs, this amp is completely solid state, no tubes here to be found. It's got 100 watts at 4 ohms. That's also the lowest impedance setting that you have, or not setting, but with all the solid state amps, that's the lowest impedance you can go. You can also connect 8 or 16 ohm cabs, no problem. It'll just cut the overall power. So if you want the full 100 watts, you gotta use a 4 ohm cab. Yeah, again, you got 2 channels, 3-band EQ on the lower one, and you got the pre and the post gain, like with most Peaveys you find. In the upper section you have low, you have a semi-parametric EQ, so you can go from 150 to 1.5K, and you can adjust the width of the bands. Yeah, so that's the Q basically, and this is the mode, which is the gain for all of these, so you can cut or boost 15 dBs on all of these, by the way. So that's actually really a lot, and of course high and the pre and post gain again. Yeah, you got 2 inputs for each channel and the mixer input. There's also a foot switch to be connected. I sadly don't have the foot switch. They are really hard to find, but you could make them your own. It's not that complicated. So you can switch between the channels or blend them both. Yeah, you got a limiter or a compressor built in. Doesn't do too much, maybe saves your amp. I actually like the limiter. It's yeah, I don't know, it has a squishy sound to it, so I always leave it in usually. Yeah, then you got your preamp out and your line out, and also a power amp input if you just want to use the power amp and have like a preamp pedal or whatever. Yeah, other than that, not much to it. Very simple amps, very sturdy. So yeah, let's listen to them and check it out. Alright, let's check out the settings. Okay, we'll start a little lower. We'll start with this channel here. This is like the normal channel. So yeah, we just set everything at about 12 o'clock. I'll leave the post gain where it is because this amp gets really loud. It is already loud, so I'm not gonna mess with that. But it doesn't affect the tone that much. Solid state, you know how it works. Sorry. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go on a drop D, so give me a minute here. Just so I can chug along while I dial in some sounds. And there we go. Clean, 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 clean. Clean, clean, and there you go. At about this level, you start to get some distortion here. Yeah, so I actually, let's turn it down a little bit. I like it most at about 9 o'clock, so with like pretty much maximum distortion. But if you go to 10, you'll get a little bit more sag, and that's a little too much for my taste. So yeah, the EQs here are really powerful, so I'll just show it to you. So I'll just quickly dial it in how I really like it. Yeah, this amp is really low, mid, heavy, so you gotta turn it down a little bit sometimes. Yeah, so let's just leave it at that for this channel. I just quickly turn down the pre-gain. So let's go to the upper channel. This is a little bit more sophisticated, if you want. So yeah, let's turn up the gain. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. massive bass here. And yeah, low and high is the same as the other one, but this one here is quite interesting because you can go, let's just boost it really heavily here with a like medium bandwidth. Yeah, so this is like really powerful, so you gotta kind of watch what you're doing because you can quickly fuck up your sound. Yeah, so it gets really bright. Yeah, the cool thing that I want to show you too is if you blend both channels, that is actually really cool. Yeah, so that's basically it. We'll finish with some other sound samples, whatever, me trying to play the guitar. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you soon for the next review.